Yeah, I think honestly this might be his last chance here. If he doesn't get a
Yeah.
win tonight, I don't really know what's next for him.
Yeah, it's now or never for Pickle Lash, Vazquez Fury. Hopefully he can maybe show a little bit of competition.
Yeah, I think
Gramz, but if he doesn't, then it's not a good look. We could be seeing the retirement of Vazquez Fury soon enough.
Yeah, well, Gramz is a slight step down in competition for him. Gramz is not a slouch, but he's not really at the championship caliber that he used to be. And it's the same for Pickle Ash. Both these guys used to have belts, but now they don't.
Yeah, both former champions at lightweight. We should have got the fight last year when they're in their primes.
Yeah, but it seems like both these guys are looking to make one last run for the title.
Yeah,
so
it's now or never.
A loss tonight could mean retirement for either fighter.
I mean, I fight Gramz because I have a chance at the title. I think he's not completely cooked at junior welterweight, but I think that Pickle could be actually cooked, honestly.
And honestly, I think whoever loses this fight, I think retirement's probably the best option. Both these fighters have had great careers. Yeah. So wait, is this like the junior lightweight tournament? They're fighting for belts at the end of the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's road to WBA and IBF, right?
It's gonna be at least.
We have
my little buddy trying to dunk on shit. My legs, I think on 2 gig 30. Keep on making songs and dissing me, but I'm
multiple time world champion in the lightweight division. Haney looking to make a successful return here.
Many niggas count for that back and forth. My side,
if I'm correct, his last outing was that close fight with Croc, right?
Don't try.
Was that his last one, the one with Croc?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And before that was Chino, I think, right?
Yeah. I mean, but Chino's a championship caliber opponent.
Yeah, Chino is on a good run right now after, the controversial Yo-Yo fight.
Yeah. But, there's a lot of rumors with that Yo-Yo fight that he might have been enhanced.
Yeah. And, Yo-Yo, before that, I didn't think was
real groovy nigga. Crash out. They gon' hate to see me when I bring the
now making his way to the ring.
Laid up in a crib, she got
another former lightweight world champion, Vazquez Fury.
Attributes a nigga maxed out. Stand on 10, keep on swinging to the last round. Never been a pussy, never been the type to
for about a year, this man ruled the lightweight division with the iron fist, but Kai Pitbull Herrera came down and taught him a lesson about boxing, beating him in every round and then knocking him out. He has yet to get a win since. He's on a 2-fight losing streak.
Who's doing ring intros? Midas asked.
Shit, I can do it, but I don't low-key, I don't have their shit, so I might mess up a little bit.
Alright. If you don't want to, I can do it, but you can do it.
Nah, you got it. Do you know the records and shit? Cause I look you don't.
Yeah.
Alright, bet. You got it.
Wait, Pickle's from Mexico, right? That's
not yeah.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen and fans around the world, we are now live for our first Row Boxing Super Series knockout stage. Fury versus Haney in the first round for the road to IBF. Introducing to first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white shorts with the black trim. He stands at a height of 5 feet 11 inches tall, holding a professional record of 13 victories, 3 defeats, 0 draws, with 8 wins coming by a way of knockout. Fighting out of the USA, he is the former 2-time champion. Here is the Dream, Gramz, Haney, and his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black shorts with white trim. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall. He holds a professional record of 13 victories, 3 defeats, with 1 draw and 7 wins coming by a way of knockouts. Fighting out of Mexico, here is the former unified lightweight world champion, Vazquez. Fury. And referee in charge is Midas.
Well, I think that round 1 is going to be a very telling round for how this fight's going to play out.
Yeah.
You know, Vazquez Fury, the former lightweight king, he's known for his pressure, his boxing, just smothering opponents. He's going to want to get Gramz Haney on the ropes, control the center of the ring, and pressure Gramz and make him spend his energy by missing dodges. But if Gramz probably wants to like outbox him, stay on the outside and not get into a dirty fight with Vazquez, because that's where he shines.
Yeah, I think his first round is gonna be also, as you said, a big decision on how this fight's gonna go, whether it's Gramz or Pickle. I think Pickle, he's taken 2 bad losses, one by knockout that was dominating, so it's not gonna look. So he might be like out of his.
Yeah, but you could argue that Pickle's been fighting some high caliber opponents. His last 2 pound for pound ranked Hassan Suleiman, and he fought the former pound for pound Kai Herrera, who's coming off a win over Yoshan.
Yeah.
So not some easy fights for Pickle. Not saying that Gramz is a slouch, but
yeah,
it's definitely a step down.
Yeah, it's a step down competition, I feel like. But Pickle, he's also fought 2 champions, and now Hassan has done a good run. He has a title defense over now interim champion Boogie.
Very competitive start here to round 1, but it looks like Pickle Ash is starting to control the center.
Yeah.
Picking his shots wisely, but here Gramz Haney pushes him back. Gramz Haney probably...
nice defense from Pickle.
Very close round there. Could go either way, but I like the work from Gramz Haney. Landing the jab at the end of the round and pressing Pickle back.
Yeah. That first round was very surprising. I didn't think that Pickle would do that. I
like the work early on for Pickle Ash, getting control of the center, but it seemed like he was spending too much energy. Both of these fighters need to kind of fight composed and not dodge so much. Pickle having a way better start to round 2 here, pushing Gramz back and landing a couple shots.
Yeah.
But Gramz, good head movement, breaks down the block of Pickle and lands a good flurry.
Had good head movement.
Pickle's using a lot of that stamina right now.
Yeah, Pickle looks gassed right now.
Yeah, Pickle's gassing out a lot. Big shot by Gramz Haney now.
Great combinations for Gramz Haney.
Yeah, in his last couple of fights, I've seen Pickle gas out a lot more than he used to do. Which
Gramz Haney fighting a very composed, smart game plan here, not getting into these dirty exchanges with Pickle. He's finding his shots and getting right out of the pocket.
Yeah.
It's round 3. What do you mean round 2? On my scorecards, 20-18 for Gramz the Dream Haney, but it could be either way. 19-19. That first round was very close.
Yeah, it was very close. I thought it was a draw personally, but round 2 was a very dominant round for Gramz as he took advantage of the stamina.
Yeah, very clear round in round 2 for Gramz.
Gramz is using a lot of stamina right now.
Yeah. Now Vazquez pouring it on, doing a great job cornering Gramz here, making him spend his energy, and he's gonna take the round. Ooh, some showboating for Vazquez. He needs to back out of there.
Yeah.
Taunts in his face, could have taken the counter power there from Haney, but he's very lucky that Gramz decided not to throw that, because Gramz could have stole the round there.
Yeah. I think Pickle's going to lose to Haney himself, Yeah, it's good that he won the round, but...
Yeah, it's good to have some confidence in yourself, but I wouldn't start showboating just yet, especially when he could very well be down 1 round still.
Yeah. I thought Gramz would have like a... Actually, never mind.
Both of these fighters look like they came to win, though. They both look pretty fresh in there.
I think it's because Pickle, he had some time to warm up in the ring with Michi Tank, his corner man.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pickle's trained a lot harder, and also the fact that he's stepping down a little bit in competition to fight another
Gramz
world champion.
Gramz has him.
And Gramz Haney. Yeah, Gramz is landing some good counters here, playing very slow and methodical. My scorecard 3-1 for Gramz Haney.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that.
Gramz is doing a great job of just picking his shots wisely.
Yeah. Gramz has always had the IQ throughout his career.
Early on, it seemed like he was gassing out, but it seems like he's caught on now and kind of composed himself and found the pace that he needs to fight at to keep his energy for the whole round.
Pickle doesn't honestly have that good of a stamina.
Yeah, it seems like Pickle, even though he controls the center, he slowly gasses out while he tries to pressure.
Yeah, right
and
now.
And Gramz can take advantage of that.
Yeah, Gramz moving back, but Gramz doing a great job of landing the shots while he's moving backwards. The countering for Gramz Haney.
The outboxing of Gramz is really showing in this fight. Nice exchanges there.
You know, it seemed like Pickle got a little too full of himself after winning round 3 there. It seemed like he thought he had Gramz figured out, but Gramz has hit another win here.
Yeah, I think Gramz should keep outboxing. Pickle's just trying to take the center, but he's not doing much with that.
I mean, Pickle's going to have to do a lot to get back into this fight. My scorecard's 49-46 for Gramz Haney.
Yeah, Gramz already taken a big lead throughout the first round.
He already has the block down.
Oh!
Yeah, Pickle already looking for key 5 seconds into round 6.
That's not a good look for the former champion.
Oh, but Pickle does a nice job landing some counters there to even out the round. And now some good head movement. Gramz still in charge of this round, though.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah, this is looking like an easy Gramz round right now.
Gramz is just landing at will on Pickle.
He's getting whatever he wants. Oh, and he wasted the power.
Pickle.
Misses the power after the bell, and now Gramz getting in his face with some showboating.
Oh, that's not good for Pickle. He really could have had that power saved.
Seems like Pickle's having some trouble here. Like, he's doing a good job pressing Gramz back, but he's having a hard time avoiding the counters from Gramz as he tries to find that brawl.
What are your guys' thoughts on PBC making the fighters fight in these like Olympic type of fits?
I think it makes sense, for the tournament.
Yeah.
Because this isn't exactly like a normal fight card.
Yeah. This tournament is actually pretty stacked. We have a lot of former champions and prospects.
Now, this is the best round that Vazquez has had in a minute. It seems like he's doing a great job here pushing Gramz back, but the counter from Gramz. Gramz is consistently landing that counter every time he tries to come in.
Yeah.
And that's where that power could have came in handy for Vazquez, but he wasted it.
I think Gramz should keep just cruising the victory. He's already had about 7 rounds in the bag here.
Yeah, my scorecard's 6-1 for Gramz Haney. I mean, if he just coasts till the end of the fight, worst case scenario, he's gonna draw if he doesn't get dropped, but he's gonna look to get one more round here to seal the victory.
Yeah, Pickle has to put the pressure on Gramz. He has to just keep pushing forward, landing combinations. He can't risk another round.
Yeah, at this point, if you're Pickle, you can start getting reckless here because you're gonna need something big to come back into this fight.
It's now or never for Pickle here. I mean,
Pickle needs to just put his foot on the gas and not look back. He needs to get into that brawl and fight dirty.
Trashman, as the Blocks Elite winner of last year, who do you think is going to win the tournament this year?
He didn't win that shit.
Yes, I did, nigga.
Oh, wait. I thought... Oh, wait, no, nigga, yeah, you lost it. Corey did. You won the rematch.
No, because Ice, he had to pull out, and then for
and then they ran it after.
Yeah, Ice didn't fight, and then Ferran vacated and just ducked. So
yeah, you're lucky I wasn't in that tournament, huh, Trash Man? I can fucking make junior lightweight. Fucking pussies.
And then he won it because he technically beat Ryan Jacobs for the belt.
He's lucky that he didn't meet Ryan Jacobs in that tournament. It would have been bad for him. Very bad.
He did.
I thought that was in Golden Noob.
No, but that was still the Blocks League Cup. Yeah, I mean, right now
it's kind of hard to.
Yeah,
I mean,
look here. Oh my
seems
God.
like Pickle Ash is
Pickle
getting
Dash.
dominated in every exchange.
Grams with the power here.
Ooh, and he hurts Gramz with the power, but still loses the round. That's probably gonna be after the bell.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, that was
Pickle
late.
gonna get some time to recover here.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because that's yet another round for Gramz Haney.
Yeah, it's about 8-1 Grams right now.
Yeah,
Pickle, I mean, it's now or never for Pickle, man. Like, it's not looking good for him. He's down many rounds. He's gonna need to get reckless. He's gonna need to just aim for a knockdown.
The only way Pickle can win this fight here is to get 3 knockdowns in a row. He's got to knock Gramz Haney out.
And based on the defense so far of Grams, this is not likely.
Yeah, I mean, it would be an amazing upset if Pickle could somehow knock him out here because Gramz knows what he needs to do to win this fight.
When was the last time Grams got dropped? Not like since last year. So, Grams has a good chin. His last
I don't know if did he get dropped by Croc or nah?
No, he got dropped by Apollo in his last thing.
Yeah, I remember he got dropped by Elijah Mayweather.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh,
that was supreme though.
Grams is landing on Pickle now.
Yeah, Pickle's looking hurt here. You know, I think the referee should probably step in and take a look at Pickle Ash. You know, this isn't a very competitive fight at all.
Pickle hasn't won a single round since round 3. I mean, it's been what 7 rounds since then. I think Minus needs to.
Yeah, and it's not really like Gramz Haney is coasting either. He's putting some serious damage on the face of Pickle, landing some good combinations. I think one more round like that, and the referee should probably just step in.
I mean, the gassing of Pickle's showing why he's like losing. He's gassing out a lot, and Grams is just pouring it on him.
Like it already looks like Grams is taking control of this round here, just landing the counter every time Pickle tries to close the distance.
Yeah, Grams is doing a beautiful performance here.
I mean, look at that jab for Grams, just so consistent.
He just tagging up Vazquez at will, honestly, man.
Looks like Grams smells some blood in the water here. He's trying to go for a finish.
Yeah, I think Miles needs to say something. He hurt
Vazquez there, and he could tell. You know, it looked like Grams was trying to go for
like 90 to 40 HP. Miles has to say something to Pickle, man.
Yeah, I mean, just because Gramz hasn't dropped him doesn't mean that Vazquez isn't taking some serious punishment here. I think that Gramz has done enough to earn a stoppage, to earn that knockout on his record. He's been dominating this fight from start to finish.
Yeah,
that one round.
The only round Pickle won was the 3rd round, and even that, it wasn't even like a dominant round for Pickle. It was just like a one-shot kind of thing.
Yeah, rounds 1 and 3 were the best rounds for Pickle in this fight, but it seems like ever since that 3rd round, Gramz had him completely figured out.
Nice coaching, Mitchie, says Trash Man. Round 12, and we are off. Final round.
Yeah, a lot of fans complaining here about the referee job from Midas.
Yeah, I think Midas. I think I like the 8th round after all that.
I mean, look at this, man. I mean, Pickle's taking some serious damage. Midas is starting to get close now. Ooh, but that might have. Gramz tried pouring it on, and he's starting to get backed up here.
Last win in this final round. He's going for it, but I don't think
Pickle with a 2nd win here, but it's too little, too late.
Grams.
He wins the 12th round as a statement, but he did not do enough to win this fight.
Putting Junior Rotary on notice with the win over Pickle. Vazquez Fury. And Bodie is of course next. Bodie has to watch out for Grams, man.
Yeah, I mean, Midas has a point there. I mean, Pickle showed that he was still in that fight, even if he was getting dominated.
Yeah, I mean, but like the damage Pickle was taking.
Yeah, I mean, I think a stoppage could have been warranted in about the 10th or 11th round. He was taking some serious punishment.
I mean, even not the 9th, man. I mean, from Pickle in that fight was not up in the scorecards at any point. From round 1 to round 12, Pickle didn't have a single chance.
Yeah, Gramz did a great job implementing the game plan, not getting into a scrap there with
that will be
Vazquez until that last round.
What?
It was not that close, bro.
Well,
No, it looks like they've given that first round to Pickle. I mean, it was a very competitive round, but I like the work
actually,
from
but yeah.
Gramz
I
Haney
think
more.
round 1 could have been Pickles, honestly, because he landed like a couple more shots than Gramz in that round.
Oh, that was a pretty even round. It looked like they landed about the same amount.
I feel bad for Pickle, man. He said he is not the same anymore after that fight, man. After Kai changed Pickle's career.
Yeah, but I mean, Pickle also has just been meeting some higher levels of competition. I mean,
Yeah.
if you really look back at the guys that Pickle was beating to win the belts, I mean, no disrespect to him, but, you know, guys like Fazo Bam, you know, they aren't really legacy wins.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Pro,
Gramz.
you can do it.
Alright, Gramz Haney, you know, very dominant shutout victory tonight. You know, what was your game plan going into this fight to shut down the pressure style of Vazquez Fury?
You know, I know his dodge time is not the best, so I just timed him a lot. Really, that's really it.
So, what were your thoughts about, you know, the referee job tonight? You know, Midas is obviously a very experienced referee, but do you believe that fight should have been stopped there? Because it looked like you were doing some serious damage in those later rounds.
Because he only won like 2 rounds, so I think so.
Well, I would ask who you want next, but this is a tournament, so it's going to be decided for you.
Yeah.
Gramz, what are your final words to Bodie before you guys get scheduled for a fight?
Hey, I'm gonna knock his ass out, bro. Shit.
Well, Gramz,
Well, very, very good performance tonight, Gramz Haney. Thank you for another good fight.
the dream lives on. Alright.
Alright,
I
bring
can
him up.
interview Pickle.
Alright.
Yo.
Pickle, you know, this wasn't your night. What went wrong in that fight, and what's your thoughts?
I mean, you know, no excuses. Honestly, you know, it was a good fight. I'm not that really like, you know, what do you call it? Honestly, not that happy about my loss, but you know, it is what it is. I'll come back, and you know, Gramz is a good fighter. Yeah, fuck Tank.
This is like what, like your 4th world champion you fought in a row. You know, Pickle, I still believe that you could one day, if you get, you know, some wins, you could be back in title contention.
Hey,
but,
come to featherweight, bro.
Yeah, yo, Vazquez, you know, I saw Croc Sinat, he called out for the loser of this fight. Would that be a fight that interests you?
Croc?
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I knocked out his ass in the side league, but I'll do it again here. Let's go.
Ooh, so some words there for Croc Sinat. That might be the fight to make.
Let's do it.
I will Pickle, you know.